Hello everybody, ladies and gents. Welcome to my reaction video of the third round. And today I'm going to talk about the matches in the bottom half because the upper section have not played. They're going to play later on tonight. And we saw an amazing 5-set battle today between Roger Federer and Jon Millman. A huge scare for Roger Federer because he was almost getting out of this tournament. It was a huge scare. He's barely survived this match. And what can we say? Before I'm gonna go into Roger Federer's performance, I just have to praise Jon Millman because at the US Open, when he beat Roger Federer in 2018, many people, many experts claim that Jon Millman only won because due of the humidity, it was warm and Federer was not in the rhythm. That is not the whole case, as you all know. Federer basically gave away that match with the level of unforced error that he did in that match. I think he was up 77 unforced error in that 4-set match where he lost. And today's performance by Jon Millman, he should be proud of himself because he did almost everything he could. Because Jon Millman, you know, he doesn't possess a huge weapon. He doesn't have this killer forehand like Federer have. He doesn't have this backhand of Novak Djokovic. He doesn't have this huge serve, even though his serve is okay. He is all round. He's a solid baseline. He's a counter puncher that makes his opponents do these mistakes. He's a lighter version of Daniil Medvedev, in my opinion, because he's so safe from the baseline. He barely misses, and he can go into the deep rallies. And he has a huge swing from his forehand that find great angles. And we saw today that he put Federer out of rhythm many times with that huge forehand. But like I said, he doesn't have a killer weapon and not a killer serve, but he has a fighting spirit that is out of this world. He has a heart of a lion because the way he played, the way he moved on the court, he knew that he had a chance today. He knew that he had a chance because he has beaten Roger the first time they met, and he has only beat one top 10 player in his career, and that was Roger Federer in US Open 2018. And he knew that he had a decent chance if Roger wasn't in his 100% level, because Roger was not colorful today. He was not the usual Roger we saw, but Millman did a good job neutralizing Federer's attacking game with his movement around the court. So the fighting spirit that he showed, I wish that Nick Kyrgios have some of his fighting spirit. All in all, Federer, the usual thing when he does matches like this against low-ranked players, he gives away too many free points. He's donating too much from the baseline. He does too many unforced errors. His backhand, his forehand special that didn't work today. He did 82 unforced errors today. The only problem is he won his point on the critical times, and that turned around the tables in this match. And he did 61 winners. I forgot how many aces he did in this match, but I think he did a couple of double faults also, and he was down 8-4 in that super tiebreak in the 5th set. I was thinking, oh my God, Roger is gonna go home. I don't want this because I love his playing style, but somehow, I don't know how he came up with his magic, how he turned the tables around. Maybe Millman got caught in the heat of the moment, I don't know, but Roger managed to turn this around. And it's like that when Roger played. He didn't play a disaster, horrible like he did at New York, because in this match I think that Millman did a great, superb match, but it didn't end. Against the big three, it doesn't matter. Sometimes you can win if you have you have to have your A game. If you don't play your A game against the big three, you will not win. But the big three doesn't need the A game to win, because they have plan B, they have plan C. And we saw Roger today. He took Millman, a solid baseliner, to 5 sets and won that match, even though he didn't play at his top. And that just witnessed how much class Roger Federer, how talented he is, how good and high his level is when it works, because time to time between the second and first set, Roger played good but not superb, and managed to take advantage, but then lost his serve again in the fourth set, and he lost his serve in the beginning of the fifth set. I thought it was over, but Roger showed some fighting spirit also. Maybe some of you are not familiar with that. Roger Federer, he has a fighting spirit also that is out of this world, but it's not that his trademark, of course, because he usually wins his match more easy than this. But this was a tough test, like I predicted, like many predicted actually, so Roger should be very, very glad. In the next round, another tricky opponent waits for him, Fucsovics from Hungary, I think. I think they have met before here at Australian Open 2017 or 18, I forgot which year. But Roger won that match, but he's a much better player now, so Roger will have to do another superb victory, because this victory was very, very hard earned for Roger Federer. It took almost out everything of Roger, and he should be glad that he advanced, because Millman played better in this match. All right, on to another great tennis player. Like we all know, Novak Djokovic, the one and only. He didn't have any problem to dismiss his opponent today. He won in 3 straight sets. He served superbly in this match. He had 16 aces, 40 winners, and only 23 unforced error. And Novak Djokovic is looking like this. Now he has passed these first easier rounds, and now he's on his way to the fourth round. And after that, he will advance more. And I will not be super surprised if he doesn't drop a set until the semifinal, because in the next round he has Diego Schwartzman, a solid counter puncher also. He's a good defensive player. He can maybe grab a set from Novak if he's in the right mood, but he can never put Novak out of rhythm. I'm 100% sure of that. So that's an interesting match, and Novak will go through that easily, I think. 3-0 are my prediction in that match. And then we have today's 2 biggest upsets, folks. One of my quarterfinals candidate, Roberto Bautista Agut, RBA, lost against a vintage Marin Cilic, who served bombs today. He produced 24 aces, 39 winners, and 28 unforced errors only. And he saved 8 out of 10 break point that he faced. And that showed that Cilic is on his way. He's getting warm now. He's in the fourth round. Now he's gonna meet another serve boot. But Cilic has played good in this tournament, and I will not be surprised if he reaches the quarterfinal. And today he did like he did at US Open, served great, and his backhand was on top. He didn't do so many unforced errors from his forehand. All in all, a great, solid match. And RBA, a guy that I predicted in the semifinal, quarterfinal against Novak Djokovic, crashed out. He got bageled, I think, even in this match. He was pale in this match, but I don't want to take anything away from Cilic. He did a superb match. He was there from the start to the beginning, and he didn't let RBA come into the match. And RBA did a little bit too many unforced errors today. He wasn't in a great shape. He didn't move quick around the court like he usually does. Maybe he's tired, I don't know. He has played a lot of matches this year, but anyway, he lost fair and square in that match. And the other upset today is Stefanos Tsitsipas lost against Milos Raonic, who has also found his form again. The former semifinalist from 2016 did a superb match against Tsitsipas, because his serve is so heavy with such a great pace that it comes into you. You can't level his serve because the pace is too fast. It just come right into you, and you just stay there without any possibilities to keep the ball alive. Raonic, 19 aces, 55 winners. Significant 55 winners from his game, especially his forehand. His backhand was good today. His net coverage was good today. He only did, I think it was 32 unforced errors in this match. And Raonic should be a force to count on, because a matchup with Cilic, I don't know the head-to-head stats between them. I've never checked that up, but this serve boost will at least take a couple of sets to tiebreak, I think, in my opinion. And it's gonna be a hard match to predict. Either one could be the winner, but if I have to choose someone, I think that Raonic heavy serve will make the difference in the end. Maybe not with the slightest edge. I give the edge to Milos Raonic in this match. Both of these old guards are looking good. They move great around the court. They have the 100% focus. They both have had a terrible 2019 with lots of injuries, a lot of matches underachieving tournaments. I'm glad that they are back, actually, even though I don't like these serve boots so much, but it's good to see them come back, because I think that everybody should retire on their own terms and not with injuries, even if I don't see any joy in their game plan. All right, and then we have Tennis Sandgren. It sounds a little bit Swedish, his last name, but he's an American. He did a superb job today against Sam Querrey. He beat him and advanced to the fourth round, where he's gonna meet one of my quarterfinal candidates, Fabio Fognini, who today beat Guido Pella in 3 straight sets. Today's Fabio Fognini, I was surprised with everything else today, that RBA lost, that Tsitsipas lost, that Federer almost blew it. I thought that maybe before this third round that Fabio's luck was gonna end, but it looked up that he was the most predictable, he was the most reliable player today. He did his job. He beat Pella in 3 straight sets and showed a glimpse of his court coverage, of his movement, of his magician skills on the court. And he didn't go crazy in this match, and he earned a well-deserved 4th round spot against Tennis Sandgren. Match he should win, but you never know. Tennis maybe will give him some thoughts, or try, of course he's gonna try his best to take Fabio down. That's I don't doubt that, but I think that it's a little bit tricky match. I'm not 100% sure that Fabio Fognini can advance, but he is the main favorite in this match, no doubt about it. All right, my friends, all in all, Federer almost came back from the dead. He did, like he always does when he beats himself almost. His return games were weak today. His break point conversion was not that good today. He had some chances in this match. He didn't serve as well as usual. He didn't hit those winners as often that he should be. Just look at his unforced error numbers. 82 unforced errors is not okay, but he won that match anyway, and that shows that Roger, it shows his trademark quality, like Novak, like Rafa. They are quality players. So Roger's next match will be tricky, like I said earlier. We will see how Roger reacts, but I think that he will advance again, and I wish that he will reach the semifinal. I want to see a clash between him and Novak Djokovic. Alright, my friends, thanks for watching, take care, and bye bye.